Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Crusader Kings 2. And you might be wondering, why are we back at the main menu screen? Where are our newly conquered territories in the name of Yemen? Why are you here? Well, basically I kinda cut Iron Man. Remember that the son of Arba was a little bit frivolicking with the wife of the most powerful duke and best intrigue person in the country. He more or less made it clear by the way of assassination that he was not too pleased by it. As I was also at that time at war with the Seljuk, because I had gone for it, I was in a little bit of a state of like, oh, wait, hold on. And then, almost days after, the council fires something off. And I thought like, oh, that's the council wanting more power. Alright, I can't deal with this right now. I have to do other stuff. Very, very lifelike. Not very smart though, because apparently that wasn't for council power, but taking away my crown. So I only had the duchy left while being at war with the Seljuk, and then this guy also immediately attacked. AKA I lost. I know it's a shock. It has been ages since I have lost and shown it on camera, but I lost, and the recording was like 4 minutes long, something like that, and I thought, yeah, I can get back into it and try to get into this long live the queen thing and rule Yemen for over 100 years, but you know what? There are a lot of conquests things to do. In fact, the next guy on the list, Duke Pavao, or Duke Paul apparently in English, because that's what they say over here, is on the list, and he wants to conquer quite a bit, conquering from Bibir. I need to conquer a lot of terrain, and I'm going to restart, because yes, you can see it continue, but that's because I kind of looked already in what's going on. Am I distraught by the fact that I lost? Will I stop playing Iron Man? No, of course not. Let's go. Let's go. We did a little bit of scouting ahead what can happen. There's some interesting things going on, and there's also a lot of weird stuff going on. So, first and foremost, I don't know why this happens, but I'm a tributary of Hungary and a tributary of Serbia, despite being beneath the King of Hungary. Huh? That's weird. It fixes itself very quickly, but it makes for a weird start. Now, my sister over here is an elusive shadow, and I know for her the best marriage candidate is... I could either go for the King of Sicily, but he's pretty old, he's 51. So I prefer... Yes. The Mongol Horde as an ally. Uh-huh. That is nuts. By the way, this is also Bjorgen, and they are Buddhist in this case. And they fall between the protector of freaking the influence of China is so far and wide that they full have all of the Ilkhanate and all of the Golden Horde. It's just crazy, the extent. And just to add on top of that, they also have this guy. Kingdom of CK3, which when I played was differently named, but apparently that is also still true, but has to do with the culture or something. But yeah, that is not funny. Oh, this is a titular title, sorry. But yeah, they are powerful, and we're gonna ally something beneath them. Now, what is our quest? As Paul has said, conquer from Bibir. Ban of Croatia, Lord of all of Bosnia, and Uniter of Dalmatia. Finish what Paul never could, and conquer Serbia as well. Hold the Kingdom of Serbia and Duchies of Bosnia, Croatia, and Hum, and completely control all their provinces. Progress continues for as long as you play the featured ruler's dynasty, so I don't need to do it in his name. Which is a good thing, because that is freaking impossible almost at the beginning. I need to hold Hum. Okay. Well, we got that one done. That's probably why we have one of 4. Bosnia is currently under control of a person that is Bogomolist, and I can't attack him because we're both Christians. I need to control all of Serbia. Oh, that's kind of neat, except that that's a lot of territory. And oh, by the by, Serbia over here, I pay tribute to. I lose cash towards them. That's not a good thing. It's quite a difficult challenge. Also, I need to control all of Croatia. All of Croatia, that includes Zara and the city that are controlled by Venice right now. And wouldn't you know it, Venice is more powerful than I am. This guy is slightly weaker than I am, but I don't have a claim. Then you have this guy who's way more powerful. That is really, really a challenge over here. The other ones is landed dynasty members. Well, with conquest comes landed dynasty members. We can do that. And then there is substantial legacy. Pole built multiple monasteries, a church, a fort, and relations with Venice. Can you leave an even greater legacy behind? Or sorry, a grander legacy behind. Great works cost a lot of cash. And he built relations with Venice while also conquering this. This man, in his lifetime, he did some amazing things. Also, we have horrible stats. First and foremost, I want to become a counselor. Because, let's face it, we really should be on the council of this dude. And in order to progress it a little bit, we are going to marry his sister, who is ambitious and lustful. Yeah. And we're going to marry my sister out to, as I said... Oh, I think we already sent that out. To the emperor over here. And then we have quite a few dynasty members. One who is landed over here, but now beneath the territory of Venice. And then I have this family member. Oh. And then there is this... And I say oh because he is a mayor. It's not going to help our dynasty a lot. Then there is this guy who doesn't like us. You know why? Because he ruled Croatia before we did. So, the first plot we're going to do is... I want to revoke Veglia from him. Send a gift. What? Wow. Okay. We have no more money. Let's get him to... Because we need to have one plot backer to do it. Let's go with war focus. Because we do need to conquer stuff. We have my first child being timid. That won't work. Let's go for military, considering he does have 4 military. And then we have a brother of mine that is... Yeah, he's going to go into religion, I guess. Then we have a lot of special minor titles that we haven't given away yet. We want to keep him happy, but he is, I also know, the wrong person for the job. Because he has a 7 skill. It's like, do you have anything that's good? No, you don't. So why are you on the council? I do not know. I had to pay this man, so I have to keep him. But also, he is just horrible at his job. Then there is this guy I have to annoy because that man is much better. So let's convert the 2 Orthodox counties we have. Because that's also a thing we have. Then let's try and steal some technology. From Venice. That might aid us a little bit. And leave it there for the moment. Because I can't pass off this person right now. Maybe later. Master of the Horse. Sure, you can have that. Master of the Hunt. I'm just gonna make people happier. And Steward, join my plots. Join my plots, people. I need you to join my plots. There you go. Court tutor. That's not. Designated regent. Somebody's actually worthy of it. And apparently my brother. There we go. Let's go. Oh, and by the way, also interesting for the start, we are in Agnatic Gavelkind. I have 2 duchies titles. I'm gonna lose one of them. And money is a problem. Luckily, we just gained a bunch of prestige by marrying out my sister to this guy. And yes, it's in everybody's concern. We're going to take her. She doesn't like me much. Attraction to club-footed. Envious. But you're lustful, darling. Gian for Persia. No concern of ours. Yes, we will take the title of advisor. Thank you for... The faithful prepare for war. Crusade for Egypt. Sure, well let's do that. Get the Pope to like me. Acquire a title. That's the next one. Because we can fire now this one. Technology. Then war it is. We are at war. For the title of this area. Oof. I gain a trade zealous. I can get out of there in time. Sure. I mean, I did get a terrain bonus over here, but I had some other things on my mind, which is like getting enough men to fight actually this guy. He is powerful enough as it is. I have to take care of stuff. We can now get ourselves a new marshal. I don't want to put in my brother, because he's too good at his own job. Minor titles. Oh, sorry, commander. Sure. So let's put my brother, my good flanking brother, on the flank. And I will lead the center. Hopefully I won't die in this battle. He has terrain bonus, but we have double the men. It's in my best interest as well. My court physician here buy some exotic herbs and other... You're asking me for money. Okay, but I don't like it because I kind of need the money. Alright. So let's take this guy out, because if we can... Ooh, I'm glad to hear it. He gains 1 learning. And the guy immediately converts the county. That is amazing. You can be reset at the 3rd of July. That is nice. On the 3rd of July we switch you out. What have you gone and done? You are attacking the Mongol conquest of Constantia. You're attacking Bulgaria. Okay. This is also an interesting country, by the way. How dare he not invite me? I should have read the entire thing, but yeah, there's quite some different religions beneath the Mongol horde. Coronation of King Arpad Laszlo IV has been crowned king by Pope Nicholas I. Thus legitimizing his divine right to rule. I've probably not been invited for that, because I didn't recognize the event. Alright. May you live in a long harmony. Please support me by voting for me in the council. And forward, I'll owe you a favor. Accept. Sure. You owe me. I've unlocked an achievement because we're also playing Iron Man. You didn't see that. I was pointing over here, but I do not record my Steam overlay. I've decided to institute tax-shifted burger law. I will approve of that, actually. Because that could actually be good for us. Because tax-shifted burger law means that that the burgers will pay more gold to me. He is not willing to surrender his title to me, despite having 90% on him. Despite him now coming way too late to save his town, it is over. I say I take you, Duke. You have no longer this title. I don't know where you're gonna go, but we own... Oh. Please, can I stand them down now? Yes, I can. Righteous imprisonment. Let's do that as well. You have no gold, but this means the dynasty has been completely taken out, and we now control all of the territory that is, control all of this area that is a part of Croatia that isn't part of another country. Oh, what the heck is going on over here? Serbia is attacking in the Holy War for Bosnia. I don't like that. But it seems Hungary is willing to be on the side of them. That's interesting. Wonderful, more military tech points. That's actually quite good. There's quite a few men over here. But they're just rotating around. Don't know who this is. My mother-in-law. That's why we heard of it. Okay. I wonder if I could siege a bit and gain some gold, but I think it's not worth as much to do so. Look at the amount of mana we have. You, my half-brother, want to join the Knights of Santiago. Darn it. Go with my blessing. We kind of need men to land for titles, because that's what we also need to do. Special minor titles available, and it was a commander of mine, so yeah. And excellent, we have a loyal servant. Yeah, that you attack is interesting, but... Duke Pavio, Croatia has accepted a call to arms from the Pope. Yeah, opposing Sultan, blah 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 blah. Deus Vult, gain 100 piety. And I will actually lead some men over there, but I also am going to pull them out very, very quickly. Because I don't want to get into trouble. Yowzer, do also go for this, because we just lost the commander. And there we go. We won't ask help from the vassals, except for their boats. The Duke of Croatia, my brother, and my other brother. There you go. We're going to go to Egypt. We'll be one of the first to land over here. 15 piety converted the other province as well, and I am a crusader. Which means I get even more freaking martial score, which allows me to have an even better relationship also with my brothers, as well as having more troops available to me later on. For the rest, I am not gonna do much. I am not interested in this war at all. I'm more interested in this Bosnia not flipping to Serbia as well, because then I will never be able to conquer it. Now that I have completed my reign, we don't have a better diplomat. Actually, you've gone slightly better. Why don't you try and get a claim on the duchy title? So now all I need is a tick for this guy to... He's got it as well. Let's go back home, because there's no reason for me to stay over here. Sorry. I won't stay much longer. I will disband my troops. But what I will do is recall my troops and actually join in this war. Because it is so bad for me that if this guy wins... If Serbia wins this war, that I am actually gonna help out my liege over here. So I'm just gonna siege this down. And hopefully gain some gold. There we go. Because they really don't know how to wage war. He's a mastermind theologian. Good. If you don't aid him now, things will turn out bad. Just saying. And then he runs away again. Guys, this is not gonna work out that way. Sure, you wanna have some help there? We'll go. He's at least suffering attrition. We have, I'm trying my best here to help my liege lord, but I can't do everything here. Actually, can I stop paying tribute now because... Realm size is less than 100%. Okay, I can stop if I become... Can I ask Leech for a title? He likes me quite a bit. You know what? Let's try and do this. For 60 prestige loss. Ask my liege for a title. I have decided to reward you. The County of Pest. There you go. The council agreed that Count of Samogi has been acting in a very impious way, ignoring many wisdoms of the Bible. Being a pious man, you decide to help him not repeat the same mistake. Miklos is very grateful, and I gain a favor. And I gain the County of Pest. That is interesting. That makes me even stronger. I can groom an heir. That seems like a thing I might want to do. Because becoming a king of Croatia, that's not gonna happen soon. So I'm gonna go with groom an heir. And I hope these... assigned guardian. Me. That's of course going to piss off my king, I'm aware, but... Decline. Pathetic. The jihad fails. Alright. Still helping out my liege-lord. Victorious Crusade! Wow, that was quick. King Albert the Pilgrim of Egypt. The Van Habsburgs have done it. Okay, praise God. Nice. I decided to grant you the title Duchy of Pest. Did I just gain these people beneath me? Yes, I did. That is amazing. Which also means I have a much better general. You are not much better than that territory. Well, I am afraid I'm gonna have to appoint this guy. Just to keep him a little bit happy. Slothful is my second son. Well, that's not good. He's only good at spying or... Well, let's go for spying then. I think... Oh no, that's... Brooding is for... In the end for... Stewardship. It's always that weird... News from China. Status quo is over. Droughts and what have you not. Peace be with you. I am not going to kill a duke. Sorry. Just not willing. But the stealing technology is going well. Despite only having 12. Ooh. Which terrain do we want to control? Plains. But these are all mountainous territory, right? Or mountainous. Think I'm gonna have to go with rough terrain as hills and forests. Mountain expert? Darn, I want to do both things. Oh, and Venice is at war with. That could be interesting. I'm gonna go with mountain expert, strangely enough. Now I'm a little busy. Okay, I have to reinforce this. There we go. That beat something out of him. And then we're gonna go down here. What is the war that... Venetia embargo war. I don't care if it's an embargo war or not. What I care for is that Venice is getting their asses kicked. Which means they will have less troops. Which means we have a chance if I can get my troops a little bit replenished. Because look at the amount of troop count that I can have nowadays with being the Duke of Pest, being the... I've got so many things going for me right now. Oh, that's annoying. But I'm still gonna try. because that's by far your best stat, my son. That's not exactly what I wanted to do for you. Apparently, also somebody on my house got sent to China. Yeah, you're losing things rapidly. I really need legitimacy to go up. Children lacks education. Let's go for this as well, because you're curious and stewardship is then also possible. Should invest in technology. I can invest over here, I see. This is castle infrastructure because it gives more taxes. I assume now you're able to win, because now you've occupied more and you've beaten up their army, so I assume you are fine. And now I need to look at you. At 3,045, I have more troops at the moment, but you tend to have always a lot of gold. He can use a practice reading, that's fine. See, because he immediately gains gold. Call my court physician at once. No, he's merely doing his job. Let's not get out of control here. A noble has distinguished himself in battle. I need to time this right. This is the Herder County of Heves. Sure. Why do you dislike me so much? Outside of being desires the Duchy of Pest. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, buddy. What I could do is... Well, first of all, I'll just install plots. Then create a plot of my own. Wrote a Grand City of Split I could do. But I actually... Zara... I cannot do that because one of them must be true. Is a county in the held duchy... is the held capital duchy? No, is a county secondary county? Why is that not possible? What's the... This must be the secondary... One of these must be true. Is a county... Is a count's secondary county, yeah. Is a county held by a duke who is not in the jure liege. Is a duchy with no longer the... Okay. And I don't have a tyrannical bloodline, so I can't do this. I could revoke the city of Split. Do I have enough backers for that? If I pay someone, I could. But I think that's not the right timing at this moment. He continues to walk on. Then I think it's time to declare the war on you. You have more men, but I can summon... I want a de jure claim on Croatia, thank you very much. Whoop. If I call these here, do I have enough boats to get them immediately out? Yes, I do. Good, so then now we have at least a force over here. Mercenaries. Buy cost, please. And those that are not too expensive. Here are not expensive. Excuse me. I had some mercenaries. Where did the mercenaries go? I just inherited it. The crew no longer valid. What just happened? He died of gout with no children. And my son is currently bedridden. Well, we won anyways. Through luck. I hired a ton of men. But for some reason, it just said, nope. I will teach him mountain terrain. A son was born to him. Just a moment too late. Well, that is an interesting ending to this episode. We've won the war. I would expected Veglia to become mine as well, but I can't apparently push that war. I'm gonna stand down my troops. And we need to sit back, relax, hold on to what we've got, because we just gained a lot back by a chance, and we are happy for it. We are a triple duke. We really need to change the laws around. It is a must. I haven't ruled for 10 years though. That is a little bit the problem. And I have apparently a vassal with a negative opinion of me. Which is, I know, which is this guy, but short reign penalty is going to go away. So I believe I am pretty much in the clear. I hold all of these titles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one I don't hold, so why do I hold 6? Because I hold Pest. Right. I prefer to hold Sadar, I reckon. I can't unappoint him. He's just... I was looking for ways to get this done. I could also... Status of women. Centralization law. Supporters undecided. I need to have centralization go up a little bit. Late administration is needed for opponents. Oh dear. Additional succession laws. I need to go to my council and see if I can get them to vote a little bit for me. Hey, request council support. What does it cost you? I owe you a favor. Owing a favor to low-landed chaps does not matter much. No, if I sent you a gift, could I... His opinion. So yeah, if I send him a gift, I should be able to buy his favor. Oh, request council support, sorry. Yeah, I will owe him a favor, but he's an unlanded character, so I assume that's not going to be too much of a problem. Then this guy, could I buy your favor? No, because of his general low opinion of me. I assume that buying your favor is more expensive, yeah, because you're a duke. Sorry, because you're a mayor. I could send you a gift. Let's do that. Could I now buy your favor? Yes, I can. Alright, we've bought enough favors. We're gonna go continue with that in the next episode. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.